Alright, so recently my Acer 5920G, the screen isn't working now. So when you start it up, it'll have just be blank, and you'll hear just the Windows sound and everything, but the screen doesn't work. So apparently there's been some videos online where you can do a oven bake trick, so I'm gonna give that a shot today and see if it works. And so here is the internals of it. Here's the fan. This is the video card here. So we're gonna unscrew this, and then we're gonna take this off, and then we're gonna preheat the oven for 385, and then setting it in for about 8 minutes in the oven, and then put it back together, and hopefully it works. The screen is basically all black, and then I took out the battery and the AC adapters right here, so I'm just gonna get right to it and see if it works. Alright, so all I did was I used my screwdriver, and I unscrewed these 4 little screw holes, and then you have to loosen the one on the bottom there, and then this will pop up. So, and basically what you do is you remove this by pulling out. If I can get this out. There we go. Now, a lot of people have had the same problem with this computer, so hopefully this will fix it. Just give me a minute. Alright, so I have I got the graphics card taken out now, so if you look at it, you have these, there's thermal pads there, and here's the nvidia graphics card there. So like I said, there's a lot of people that have the same problems with this, so when you put it, when we do this, I actually have some Arctic Silver thermal paste, so I might just remove those at the end. I haven't decided yet, or I'll just keep them. You guys let me know which one actually is better, the thermal pads or Arctic Silver thermal paste. So what we want to do is we want to bake this, like I said, 385 for about 8 minutes, okay? And then I have some aluminum foil right here. So you wrap it all up, make sure it doesn't touch the bottom of the pan, and just bake it for a bit, and then take it out and let it cool, and then put it back in. That's basically what we want to do, okay? Okay, you want to make little tiny holders just for the card so it doesn't touch the pan. And you don't want to do it too often. If you bake it and then it doesn't work, you're gonna bake it again, you'll burn out the chips, so you don't want to cook it too much. So, and basically what I'm doing is going to cut these into the 4 stands. Okay. Alright, so I'm preheating the oven now, and I have my graphics card in here, and then I'm going to stick it in there when it's ready to go, and then I'll wait about 10 minutes and I'll take it back out. Alright, so it's finished baking in the oven. Now I'm just going to wait for it to cool for about 30 minutes, okay, and then I'll unwrap it, and then we'll stick it back into the computer, and hopefully it works. Alright, so the thing is done baking, so the video card. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it back in, and I'm going to take off this little thermal pad and put the Arctic Silver thermal paste in. Give it a little bit more of a cooling. Maybe it's the heat issue, I don't know what's causing it. So hopefully that fixes it, and then we'll boot it up and try it out. Okay, so yeah, that thermal pad comes off pretty easily. I'm just gonna grab some gloves. That thermal pad looks like it's pretty worn out, so maybe, you know, hopefully that'll, if I remove it, that'll fix it. So yeah, that one's pretty worn out. Okay, put some Arctic silver in there, and we will see what happens. Now you can buy Arctic silver thermal compound anywhere online. I haven't used this in a while, but hopefully it's still good. That should be enough. I might have used a little bit too much, but oh well. Okay. Time to put the card back in. And there's only one way to actually put this back in, so I got the card in, and putting the screws back in. And this part's pretty easy. You gotta make sure it clicks right into that socket there, and you're pretty much good to go. Okay, that is it. Should put the cover back on, but alright, it's done. So we're gonna put this in, put this up. Now, it better work, because like I said, this computer I've had for a long time, about 6 years, and it's in pretty good condition. I'm hoping this will fix it. Okay, power in. Let's try it out. Moment of truth. Hopefully you guys can see this. Good. Oh, it's up. It works. And that is good. Let's see, start Windows normally. I was trying everything. Thanks to the people that that posted those videos prior for the oven bake, because it does work, and my computer's working again. So, and it shows to, if you have the same computer and you have the same problem, this does work. So. Perfect. So I'm not sure what causes it. Maybe it's a heat issue. Maybe, or it could be some, or it could just be like the thermal paste is worn out. Because like very similar was the Xbox, right? The Xbox 360 had the same thing where it would overheat easily, and all you had to do was just replace it with the thermal paste, and it would be good to go. So. Alright, so this goes to show you if you have the same thing, this works great. Okay, so do the oven bake, and if you have any questions, comments, please post them below and subscribe to the channel.